What's up everybody, and welcome back to another video. So I wanted to provide an update on the Frag system for my 187 gallon display tank. And as you recall, a few weeks ago I had a leak. Yep, my 50 gallon lowboy that I had picked up this past summer, only after a few months, sprung a leak in one of the seams. And fortunately it was a slow leak, and it really caused a lot of issues because I had a lot of stuff in that tank and I needed to find a replacement fast. So I ended up putting all the corals in this tank that was leaking into this 75 gallon frag tank that I had custom made from Coast to Coast Custom Aquariums at the time. But I needed a more permanent solution. Fortunately, I did have a spare frag tank on hand. Unfortunately, it was another 50 gallon lowboy, so I certainly held my breath when I swapped it out. I was intending to use it on my new 225 gallon Peninsula tank. So given that the other one was leaking, I really was not terribly confident about using that one, at least in the long term, for the new tank. So what I did was I used it, I swapped it out. I took down obviously the leaking tank, and I replumbed the new 50 gallon lowboy and just kept my fingers crossed. But Patrick from Coast to Coast Custom Aquariums just really did me a solid. He agreed to build me two additional frag tanks, two 50 gallon frag tanks that have similar measurements to this 50 gallon lowboy. Those two tanks are going to be 48 inches long by 24 inches wide by 10 inches tall. And you know what? I reached out to him 5 weeks ago. Patrick's a busy guy, and geez, those tanks, I'm about to be in possession of those tanks in a couple of days, about 5 weeks. Just incredible. So he did me a real solid. But they're going to be similar to the 75 gallon tank in terms of the features: Euro bracing, external overflow box. They're not going to have Starfire though on the viewing panel like this one does. Anyway, I had to move the coral. So this was a temporary tank after the leaking tank was taken down. So I had to move all the corals out of here into here, so you can kind of see things are really jam-packed in this frag tank. But like I said, I'm going to have the new frag tanks in a few days. So the plan is to really very quickly plumb in one of those new tanks, take this one down, and then use the other one for the 225 gallon display tank. So I will keep you up to date in terms of the new frag tanks, and once I install it, I will do another update. Well, that'll do it for this video. One last thing that is pretty cool: reach out to Coast Custom Aquariums and mention ReefBum to get a 25% discount on the exact same 50 gallon frag tank that I will be using, which is 48 inches long by 24 inches wide by 10 inches tall. It also has Euro bracing, and you can get either an external or internal overflow box. This offer is good until the end of the year. Anyway, stay safe and be well.